A healthy distrust.
Capture the objectives. Securing aim. Alpha secure. ISC. We've taken the lead.
The force of my love was strong. Sea light laying down low. A song in the air, Western singer clear. With singer can leave among song. The force of my love was strong. Sea light laying down low. A song in the air, Western.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's B here. That's right, and I am playing, I don't know what, looks like Domination on Bakara. I'm using ACR, using those low assault kill streaks just to keep the kill streaks going. And that was Sage Francis that you heard, Sea Lion. And that's one of my favorite songs. I don't know, I mean, I watched him perform it live in concert, and I don't know, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite songs, but I'm definitely going to say that I like it, man. And for some reason, I just put it in this video just because I felt like it, man. What else? I do what I want because I'm a boss. Anyway, man, this video is a little shout-out video because I felt like it was due for a few people. So, first off, I want to say it's a big shout-out to, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but the way it sounds to me is Icanyo. He did my background for me. And there's a little bit of a story that I got going on about this, but I mean, okay, I've had this channel for about a month. I think a month today. It's my month anniversary. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But besides that, man, I've had this channel for about a month, and I'd say before this channel, I had another channel for a couple months, and I don't really know how long I had that other channel for. Probably about a month as well. But you know, I contacted some people, man, and I'm like, hey, can you guys make me, you know, a background? Can you guys, you know, hook me up? And for the most part, they all said yeah. I've probably contacted 3, 4, 5 people. And they all said, yeah, I'll make you a background, you know, I'm busy right now, but I'll get around to it, you know. So a couple weeks later, didn't hear from them, so I'm like, hey, what's up with that background? You know, if they didn't contact me back, then, you know, I wasn't going to harass them. I kind of gave up on the fact of somebody doing my background for me. You know, I got into my paint program, and I just kind of created a little something myself just to hold me over, and I was fine with that. You know, I got over the fact that nobody was going to make me, you know, this cool background. And then, so I'd say about last week, I got a message on YouTube in my inbox, and it said, what did it say? Okay, he said, you got about 60-something subs, so, you know, you want me to make your background for you? Hit me up. And I was like, yeah, you know, sure, if you're going to follow through with it, go for it, you know? And honestly, like, within like 2 or 3 days, dude had my background for me, man, sent it to my email. And that's the background that I got now. So big shout out to dude. I'm especially glad that he did it. I actually like the background. It looks like he may have, you know, put a little bit of thought into what he had to do. I mean, I probably made it easy, you know, Bumblebee Hive. It's pretty easy concept, but you know, he did a good job. So definite props to him. Shout out to him. And any of you guys who might be interested in looking for a background, I'll refer you to this guy because he follows through with it. That's one thing, you know, he follows through. And he didn't do a bad job either, so there you have it. And another shout out would go to Punkass. Hive Punkass actually is what it is, but on YouTube his name is Mr. Punkass95. And I was playing with him one day, man. I think me and Influence were playing. We got this dual Moab, and he was just like, oh! You know, we each got our Moab on in the same gameplay, and you know, he wanted to play with us for a while, and we ended up picking him up, and now he's pretty much a valuable member of Hive. So we're glad to have him. And he does have a YouTube channel. He does record with, I don't know, like camcorder quality. He like records his TV, so I guess as good as that can get is about as good as you're going to get for video quality with this guy. But it's not video quality that makes him stand out from the rest, man. It's really the topics. Like he's a pretty good commentator, man. He's funny. He's down to earth, you know. He just kind of, you can tell he's just speaking his mind. And I think they're even like live. I'm not sure, I'll have to ask him, but I think they're like live commentaries. Like as he's playing the game, he's just popping off with some shit off his head that he wants to talk about. And I think he does a pretty good job at that. And he does a pretty good job networking too, man, you know, getting around there. And you know, he's kind of into the game, man. He's, you know, we had about 40-something subs around the same time, and he was like, hey, how about, you know, first person to get to 60 kind of has to, you know, say that the other person's better or something. I don't know what the deal was, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. And I ended up I ended up taking it anyway, but you know, he's kind of like sitting at this same amount of subs. You know, I think he's got like 40 something. And so I think I'm gonna give him a big shout out right now. Any of you guys who are interested, if you know the video quality, if you can get past that, why don't you guys go ahead and check out his channel? The link will be in the description. And again, that is Mr. Punk Ass 95. And another quick shout out, I guess I'll get it out of the way while I'm here. Howie. That's right, Hyde Howie. Dude has been putting in work, man. He's been doing some really good gameplay. He's been using some really cool weapons like shotguns and stuff like that. But I'd say that, you know, he got a dazzle, and he's waiting on to get his splitters. But he's already setting up his YouTube channel, and he's already kind of psyched up about, you know, doing commentaries and gameplays and stuff. So I'd say, you know, at this point he may not have any videos up, but just keep it in mind that, you know, he'll have his YouTube channel going on pretty soon here, and I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, what kind of content he's going to have, because just from playing with the guy, I can tell he's got some good concepts with his, I mean, not some good concepts, he's got some good gameplay with some interesting weapons and his tactics and stuff, so definitely looking forward to that. Also, I'll touch on the topic because I've experienced this today, is that YouTube, for some reason, when I go to upload, you know, I go to YouTube, I go to upload it, you know, I upload files from my computer, and, you know, it's like, okay, yeah, and then it takes me back to the upload screen, and I'm like, why? You know, why are you taking me back to the upload screen? So then I would just go try again. It wasn't working. Well, I kind of came to figure out that it actually is working. It's just not showing me the screen that it used to. It's not showing me the screen that says, hey, you know, title it, give it a description, give it some tags, and oh, it's 30% done and it's going to take 2 hours. That screen's not popping up anymore. It's giving me absolutely nothing, and it's just saving it as the file that it is, like whatever it is on my computer, you know, which on my computer usually my raw files are just numbers. So I have to go into Video Manager settings, you know, and fix all that stuff later on, which is kind of getting annoying. I don't know if this is something that's just happening to me. I haven't heard anybody really talking about it on YouTube, so I'm assuming that it's not something that's like really happening like a lot to people. So just want to see if you guys can get back to me on that. Let me know if that's the case with your YouTube or not, because I don't know. And my Sony Vegas Pro, man, I got this. I've had Sony Vegas Pro. I've had the window open for probably about a week and a half, maybe 10 or more days, because I'm scared it's going to expire, and I don't want to have to bother re-downloading the trial again, because last time I had to put in a different email address, a different address, a different user altogether, you know, and one was me with my old address, one was my wife with this address, and I don't know if I want to, you know, keep continuing to make up addresses and stuff like that, or if they're going to let me do that, I don't know. But so I haven't closed my window for Sony Vegas Pro the trial yet, and you know, I really enjoy using it. I mean, I can't go back to this aspect ratio now, man. If I did that, my channel would be moving backwards. I'm out of time. Beast headed back to the hive. You guys stay influenced. Thanks for listening. Peace.